Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Cinemadness, the podcast, the Zoomcast. Today we have a very special, very awesome show today. We have, of course, our two fantastic correspondents, Randall.
Hello.
Killer entry there, Randall. High five. Love the energy. And we have Jason.
Happy to be here.
All right. A little bit better. I'll give that a 2. Randall, take notes.
I like to set expectations.
Well, you're definitely doing that, bud. You're definitely doing that. And, of course, with me, I have our wonderful and lovely Alison.
Hello.
And, of course, the man who has more gray hairs than me, which is the shock, Adam.
Hi.
Oh, guys, you guys really need to tone it down. So
It's that Monday energy.
Oh, man. Well, come on, guys, a little bit. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Let's go ahead and get. Yeah, there you go.
Hands.
You know what? We'll go straight up Christopher Walken from Balls of Fury. No. Randall gets it. That guy gets it. All right. Well, so today we're going to be doing something special, and this was actually Jason's idea. So, Jason, I'm going to hand the baton over to you. So I would like you to tell the audience what we're doing today. I'm really excited about this. This is really enjoyable stuff. Go ahead, Jason.
So what we're doing today is Cinemadness, the draft. Basically, we came up with the draft order earlier today, and each one of us in 5 different categories, which will be action, romantic comedy, drama, scream queen, and then a wild card category that could be anybody, are going to pick one actor in each category and put together our acting team.
Strangely, every single category actually happened on my wedding.
And yet you were the scream queen.
You know, I told you that out of confidence, Jason.
There was a lot more drama than I expected.
Well, you know, look, I didn't think you would ever catch up with that boat. We didn't
When did
invite you on purpose, but yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, when did the action take place?
Oh,
You know when the action took place.
when they released the
Same time
doves.
you was the scream queen.
Oh, boy.
Oh, good.
All right.
I'm changing my pick to Roman now. Hang on.
How are you? Okay, well, thank you very much. Well, you know, what can I say? Roman brings the action. What can I say? All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get this started. So the first category, we had action. And how we went ahead and had the draft order. I believe I was first. And because I'm so incredibly prepared, I am going to go ahead and just think about it for a second, because I was first in that order, but we'll go ahead and go over the rest of the picks. So we have, of course, action. The order is going to be Roman, Adam, Alison, Jason, and Randall. Then we'll move on to the categories such as romantic comedy, we have drama, and of course, Scream Queen, then finally Wild Card. And during each one of the orders, we'll go ahead and announce the picks. And we'll let you guys know the orders. And I believe we'll talk about our picks before we move on to the next draftee. Am I correct?
Well, we have to give you time to think of your next one.
Well, fair counterpoint. So to start off the 2022 Cinemadness cinematic draft.
Just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
Oh man, we really did audience test this. It really worked out well. The best $5 I've ever paid. The third best $5 I've ever paid for in my life. All right, so
And back to his wedding.
the members of the Roman Hand film industry have first pick, and the
Pick somebody.
I am. All
Is there
right.
going to be like a pick clock?
You
Yeah,
guys should
that music. The music that they play.
Is this turning into
there
the
you go.
Chappelle skit? The movable
Yeah,
box?
pretty much. So my choice for the first draft is Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt for action. I chose this pick based on the facts that Chris Pratt, if you look at the highest grossing films of all time, Chris Pratt is a part of 7 of those, and he's young. So he is not only a pick for today, but he's a pick for the future. And we have.
You're really taking this draft thing to heart.
Sorry, I watched Draft Day with Kevin Costner, so I'm going to make a last-minute trade up with Seattle. Yeah. So Adam is now on the clock.
My pick for the action actor is Kurt Russell.
Wow.
Ooh.
And that is Kurt Russell coming off the board. Who would have seen this wily-eyed veteran who's been star in many, many movies, has fantastic stats. Kurt Russell's off the board. Way to go, Adam.
Now, do I have to do a dissertation like Roman did about why I picked them?
No.
I think he just did yours.
He did. All right, next on the clock is Alison.
And my pick is Mr. Vin Diesel.
Okay.
And why?
Why do I have to say why?
I don't
Because
know.
Vin Diesel, I mean, I will, because Vin Diesel is family. He believes in family
Yes.
first. He's hot, and he's got a really, really hot voice.
Yeah, like the Iron Giant.
Like I am Groot.
Yeah, I guess.
The pacifier himself.
That's right.
All right. That puts Jason on the clock.
I can't believe at 4 I'm getting Keanu Reeves.
Oh, he was my pick if Roman picked Kurt Russell for some reason.
All right. Keanu Reeves. Any choices behind that, Jason? Any
I mean,
reasons?
well, obviously John Wick, which is one of the best action franchises there is and hasn't had a bad entry, but also I grew up loving Point Break.
There
I
you
did
go.
not love-
Yeah. Speed.
Speed is great, but he'll always be Johnny Utah to me.
Special
I would
agent.
love to see what he could have done in his football career if he didn't get injured.
Yeah.
His variant was went to Shane Falco.
Yep, that's right. I almost bought a Shane Falco jersey.
Oh, I plan to eventually down the road.
Mostly I picked him so that at some point through this I could just yell, I am an FBI agent!
You shoot
Or
your
you
gun
can
up in the air and go, ah.
You can end the show with Vaya con Dios.
Oh boy. Oh boy. This is
So he can't be picked for anything else, right?
He
Correct.
cannot be picked
Yes.
for anything else.
So if you had him for the romantic films for the lake house, he's off the list.
Damn it.
So were you going to go with him for his amazing drama chats?
His soliloquies that come right off the tongue.
not gonna lie, he was probably one of my choices for wild card. So yeah, good going. Way to go. Yeah. Vin Diesel would have been safe though. You're good, Alison. All right, Randall, you are now on the clock, my friend.
All right. Look, I'm surprised. I'm totally shocked that nobody went with the Tom Brady of action heroes, Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's a solid pick.
Yeah, I actually had him originally, but then I started thinking because I thought Arnold would have been too old. So I'm thinking of who, because I was curious because I was trying to pull up some interesting stats.
Yeah.
And Arnold has some great action films, but they're not like.
But I mean, let's face it, him and Stallone, like those guys, they made the 80s and 90s.
Oh, absolutely.
If Pratt,
Absolutely.
if
No,
Pratt
cocaine
existed-
made the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
if Pratt was in the 80s, he wouldn't even make the top 10, I think.
Okay. All right. Good job with the Arnold for Randall.
Yeah,
Randall goes-
Pratt would be more like a Patrick Swayze action hero in the 80s. You know.
Actually, I'd say Channing Tatum would.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the dancing. Yeah, I could see that.
He could roadhouse like no one else.
Or would he be
Yep.
Kevin
Oh,
Bacon?
yeah.
Would he be Kevin Bacon? Because he has
Maybe.
acting charm.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Pratt loves it, or Star-Lord loves him some Footloose. So
There you go. It's a dance-off, bro.
Yep.
So we are going to go ahead and any thoughts before we move on to the romantic section?
I have a thought. We just finished
Yes.
action.
Wow.
It wasn't a very good thought, but it was a thought.
Not going to lie, somewhere Mel Kiper is suing us for copyright infringement right now. Yeah. So, you know what? Nothing says romantic comedy like Randall. Randall, go ahead. And you get the first pick. So the order for those of you tracking at home will be Randall is the first pick for the romantic comedy. Then, of course, we have Alison. Then we have Jason. Then the good-looking guy, Roman. And Adam.
All right.
All right, Randall.
I'm not gonna lie. When I started thinking like all the actors for the first choices for the categories, for some reason I gravitate towards male stars. But then I started thinking, wait a minute, you know, the real stars of romantic comedies are women. So I decided to go with an actress. I boiled it down to two, but I'm gonna have to go with just because she's, I think, has a wider catalog, Julia Roberts.
That's a good pick. That's a solid pick.
Julia Roberts is off the board. All right. Good job there, Randall. So Team Randall gets Julia Roberts. Way to go. All right.
It all looks like we're doing a bingo card now.
Yeah, no, I'm just writing, you know, bad dad jokes while we're talking.
Now I'm just picturing Arnold saying bingo.
Bingo. Boy. Now I just want Arnold Schwarzenegger just to like do like 5-second moments of board games. It's like, looks like I'm Saudi.
Yeah, actually, now I want a romantic comedy starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and Julia Roberts, and the name of the movie is called Bingo.
Oh boy. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and mark our bingo cards with Alison. Alison, what number do you have us to mark off?
I too went with a female, and I chose Miss Reese Witherspoon.
That's a good one.
Good, yeah.
Reese Witherspoon. Okay. Do you have a favorite rom-com with Reese Witherspoon, my dear?
I like the one. What's the one where they're like, you got a baby in a bar? Sweet Home Alabama. That's a cute one. Yeah, that's a cute movie. I don't know.
Okay.
I just love her. She's good in everything. But I mean, is The Notebook no? The Notebook isn't a comedy. She wasn't even in The Notebook.
There you go.
God. It's been a long day, you guys.
She was in the comedy, The Notebook.
But first of all, I thought the ending of that movie was hilarious.
Look, I think her, in my opinion, her best romantic comedy is Fear, with starring Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
It's just a classic boy meets girl story.
I became an adult during watching that roller coaster. Or that
The roller coaster scene.
Okay. All right. Well, Jason, we're going to stick to you. Speaking of became an adult, so we're going to go ahead and stick to you, my friend. And
right,
why don't you? Yep.
I guess I'm sticking with the Speed connection because I'm going Sandra Bullock.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Man, I thought she was going to go earlier, really.
I did too. I had Roberts first, and Bullock is my second pick.
All right.
Oh, I took your first. Nice.
You did.
Oh boy. No. Apparently, Reese Witherspoon took his first on the roller coaster. All right. So I am now on the clock. So I'm going to have to go with my personal choice for rom-com. And you know what? I'm going to get a little Latin flavor in this, and we're going to go Selma Hayek. Selma Hayek, you are officially off the board.
Thought you were going to pick J-Lo. What? That's Latin flavor too.
Yeah, and she's more rom-com.
She's in way more rom-coms than Selma Hayek.
Fools Rush In. The Bodyguard.
Selma Hayek got to act with the great Matt Perry.
No, actually, I had J-Lo in my top 3, so like that's a good pick.
Well, no, I didn't pick J-Lo. Unfortunately, I picked Selma Hayek. So thank you for the compliment. Thank you. So
No,
we got Selma Hayek
it's fine, but you know.
The pick you didn't make would have been great.
sorry, I didn't like Maid in Manhattan that much. Monster-in-Law
You
was
thought Fools Rush In was gold?
yes. I'm
And
sorry.
don't forget that amazing romantic comedy From Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh well, no, I was thinking about that knee slapper Frida, where just everybody was just laughing in the hallways. Yeah.
Has she been in
Fantastic.
another romantic comedy besides Fools Rush In?
Yeah, she was in the Bodyguard's Hitman's
That's
Bodyguard.
not a romantic comedy.
They
That's
made
an action
out.
comedy.
It's an action comedy, yeah.
That
There was
explains why
romance.
all 5 of those categories were during your wedding night. If you thought that was an action comedy.
Look. We know the top 2 reasons why he chose Selma Hayek. Okay.
Exactly.
Smile and charm.
The top-heavy 2 choices.
Well, all right, Adam. Let's go ahead and go to your bottom and
Adam.
choose your 5.
All
I
right.
hear J-Lo's available.
Well, since J-Lo is now back on the board, my choice is a male.
Yay.
I am choosing John Cusack.
Barry?
Good one.
Okay.
Good one. John Cusack. So John Cusack is off the board. So Adam, top 3 rom-coms with John Cusack. Go. What do you got?
Say anything. High Fidelity and Grosse Pointe Blank.
I'm sorry, we're looking for those in a form of a question.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, sorry, I apologize.
I didn't know I was playing Jeopardy.
You were playing bingo the whole time. God. All right, so that concludes the rom-com. Any thoughts before we move on to drama?
That was a category.
That one was hard.
All right. Well, speaking of hard, let's go ahead and just take a deep breath. Adam, if on post-edit, can you just have it be dark and very noirish? Because this part of the draft is going to be
Drama.
drama. So please enjoy your drama mean as we go to our first choice. So the draft order for drama will be Alison, Jason, Randall, and Adam, and Roman. Now remember, guys, those of you playing at home, we cannot repick the picks earlier. We cannot choose the people that have already been picked off the board. We cannot do that again. So if your choice for drama would have been Sandra Bullock in the Bird Box, unfortunately, she's gone. She's gone. No?
Is she gone?
Gone girl, baby.
Yep.
J-Lo, still out there, though.
J-Lo, still available.
That dramatic role in Hustlers.
Yeah, there you go. Well, there's an idea. You know, she throws the money in the air with the best of them. So drama, Alison.
Selena.
She was good in
Speaking
that
of,
movie.
anyone see that new Marry Me movie? God, that was garbage.
No. It looked
No,
bad.
was it drama or was it horror? Or?
It's romantic comedy, which is why you should have picked J-Lo.
So
he
wait,
really likes Fools Rush In.
So wait.
You-
So Marry Me didn't wow you?
Oh, man.
Owen Wilson? Owen Wilson, wow.
Is
Wow.
Roman texting you jokes now?
That joke's in stereo.
No. Marry Me. See, the thing about Marry Me with J-Lo is it has 4 sequels. Because she's been married 4 times. Oh, come
Oh,
on.
we're
guys,
supposed to
that
know
was
that.
cool.
Okay, I get it.
Sorry, we don't subscribe to Tiger Beat.
Wow.
Again, Jason, I told you that out of confidence. I'm prepping for it's how I can keep young and hip. Okay? All right? I need to know the smoothest moves and the greatest harmonies. All right?
Well-
I told you that. Anyways.
X-Lax and American Idol.
Well, no. I was actually going with Whose Line Is It Anyways, and actually Taco Bell is what we're looking for. Thank you very much. Alison, let's go ahead and
Yes.
move this conversation forward to
Yes.
drama. You're now on the clock.
This one was really hard for me. I have 4 people listed here, and I was going first, so I don't even know why I had 4 people. I ended up going with my second favorite actress, Miss Kate Winslet.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Kate Winslet is off the board. Excellent. So, what movie really chose or solidified her stance in drama? What made her your pick?
The Holiday with Cameron Diaz.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Have you not seen The Holiday either? Another romantic comedy.
No, I saw that. No, the film with her
Watch that
and
every Christmas time.
the film with her and Idris Elba, about them getting trapped on the mountain. Fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I don't know why.
My pick would
Dark
go
Tower?
with Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yep. Yeah, she was great in that. She was also great in this movie called Titanic.
Mhm.
Just saying. No.
Not
no.
a movie, but has anyone seen Mar of Easttown?
No, it's on my list.
No.
Oh,
But
I
everything
think it's
she does, everything
that's
she does is good.
I think that's the best performance of her career.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. I honestly will. All right. So, Jason, you're now on the clock for drama. Who do you got, sir?
I gotta go, Leo.
Ah,
All right.
Aw,
So
they
good
can hang
pick.
out together.
Leo is off the clock.
They're on different teams now.
That's okay. When they play each other, they'll give each other big hugs.
That's how you play in the cinematic universe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. They'll be rooting for each other.
Yeah.
You don't give like the air kiss. I thought that's how you play. No. So Jason, for Leo, top 3 movies of all time with Leo, drama, preferably.
Go with top 3 performances,
Yeah.
maybe. And I'm gonna go Basketball Diaries, What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, okay.
Those are some absolutely solid picks.
Yeah.
I think Basketball Diaries is constantly forgotten, and he was just phenomenal in it. And of course, What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
His scene where he was coming down from heroin and locked in the room is like a master class on acting in that movie.
Oh, yeah. I literally have goosebumps right now.
I mean, it's no Ewan McGregor, but
Yeah.
Well,
Thankfully.
that is right. He's not coming from a toilet. So, I'm kidding. I know there's more to it. But, all right. Excellent. So, we have Leonardo DiCaprio's off the board. So, Randall, don't look up, but you're now on the board for your drama.
Number 3. I mean, he's, in my opinion, my pick. So Leo was on my list. However, he actually wouldn't have been my first choice anyways. So, so I'm going to go with one of the best actors of all time, Mr. Jack Nicholson.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's going to die the first game he plays.
He was on my list.
Okay. Jack Nicholson off the board. Randall taking him. So, Randall, what movie solidified his stance in drama for you, sir?
Drama. I mean, my go-to with him is A Few Good Men.
Well, no, I don't want to know your personal life. I want to know movies.
Yeah, I mean, just there. I mean, I know he's not in the movie a lot, but like his performance, it's always memorable. And just when you have an ensemble cast like that, you know, you could tell like who's the best actor in the room, you know. And
yeah, Kevin Bacon.
No, I said best actor, not best dancer.
You know, some say Nicholson's a poor man's Christian Slater.
That's true.
All right. Well, on that charming note, Adam, you got your fourth. Your pick number 4 in the drama category, sir.
All right. Well, I had Nicholson, so let's see here. I am going to have to go with a newer actor in this in this world of cinema. I'm going to go with Anya Taylor-Joy for The Witch.
Okay, Anya Taylor-Joy. Okay.
Joy. It's the hardest part of her name to spell.
What is it?
Joy.
Joy.
There you go.
Sorry. All right, Adam taking Anya Taylor-Joy for his 4th pick. So, what about The Witch made her stand out? Is there a particular scene for some out there who've never seen her work?
No, she just ran away with the movie. She was just amazing. And she runs away with every movie that she does. So
Okay.
I can't fault her for anything. So
Okay. Anya Taylor-Joy was not on my list, so I'm not disappointed. I'm not disappointed at all.
If you haven't seen The Queen's Gambit, I know it's not a movie, but you need to watch it on Netflix. It is one of the best miniseries I've ever seen in my life.
yeah, and it really shows her range too.
I will keep that in mind. It came out, I think, when it was during like that whole pandemic thing, and
it came out during COVID, and everybody was like, "Oh, I want to play chess now," and then they realized that's not cool.
Then they all got high and played chess on the ceiling.
It's really good.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to get high and play the chess on the ceiling, but I will cross the bridge of spies for this actor. My number 5 is the man, the myth, the legend, Tom Hanks.
I can't believe he was all the way down to 5.
I'm not going to lie. I thought for a fact that he would have either been gone in rom-com. Like, yeah, Tom Hanks to me is like the Tom Brady of acting. He has longevity. He has the controversies, not really, and he has some failures, and he was forgotten about, and he has a fantastic long career, and he's very diverse, and he is. Tom Hanks is basically the gateway drug for any film. If I see Tom Hanks is in it, I'm going to try it.
Yeah,
it's
he's very likable.
He's really good in The Burbs. I'll give you that.
It came with frame.
Hey, I loved him in Dragnet.
I just watched Dragnet yesterday.
Bachelor Party.
I love Bachelor Party. He was great when he was in his comic phase.
Yeah.
He still has great comedic timing. He still has that great dry timing.
Yeah.
Sometimes whenever I think of like any production that we do here in Cinemadness podcast, I basically want to paraphrase him in That Thing You Do, the Neaters, and granted, but that wasn't him. But anyways, that's another conversation for another day. But Tom Hanks is off the board, and all right. So, any final dramatic thoughts before we move on? Anybody bemoaning the fact that Vin Diesel's not on the board anymore for drama?
Screw you, Selma Hayek. Come on.
There's one
Selma
person
Hayek has one romantic comedy. He's been in multiple action movies.
Okay, Selma Hayek is Roman's kicker.
Let me get this straight. A Hispanic girl marries a white guy. Where have I heard that before? Anyways, have you met my wife? She's Puerto Rican. Just saying. You're welcome.
She was in Fools Rush In, and somehow Matthew Perry still stole the show.
That's the power of friends.
That's debatable. But anyways, we'll let the scholars argue about Full Rush In from for all good time. So this leads us to our Scream Queen category, which today, I don't know when this will be taped, but today is actually the day that Friday the 13th came out, the 1980s famous horror movie that launched the careers of Corey Feldman. And it's Kane Hodder is very grateful for being part of Jason Takes Manhattan. Clearly his Grapes of Wrath. All right. Thank you very much. I really like having Randall on the show now because someone actually laughs at my terrible jokes. So thank you, Randall.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. So Scream Queen category. So the order is going to be as follows. We got Adam, Randall, Roman, Alison, and then Jason bringing up the rear. Of course, so naturally, when we think Scream Queen, we're going to have a guy start off with us. So, Adam, you get first dibs.
I had my pick was solidified for the longest time. I was going to choose Mark Patton from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, but I decided to go with the original Scream Queen and go with 1931's Fay Wray.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
King Kong.
So yeah. Okay.
No one can scream like Fay Wray.
I was going to say, save the kids at Google and talk about Fay Wray, but thank you very much for giving us the lead-in, Sarah. So
Will she be playing in hologram form?
She will be playing in spirit.
Hey, she was on my list.
Just out of curiosity, how many like horror films, like how many like movies where she's screaming did she appear in?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Is it more than Selma Hayek in the rom-com category?
It's equal.
Inquiry minds need to know.
All I know is they still use her scream, so that's got to count for something.
Oh, definitely.
Hey Ray, off the board. I know that's going to make Randall very upset because how high on the board did you have Fay Wray, Randall?
Higher than Selma Hayek.
Yeah. So up to this point, did you think Fay Wray was the woman with the eyeliner?
I honestly don't know who she is.
Okay, fair counterpoint. All right. Well, yeah, Google it. You're welcome. No, she's awesome.
Okay.
So Randall, you got Scream Queen. So number 2, who do you got, my friend?
Oh man,
Vin Diesel.
I thought
off the table.
Yeah, I thought this was like she was going to be the go-to girl. So I was thinking like, oh, if she's going to be taken, so I better have somebody else lined up. But since you went with Faye, I got to go with Jamie Lee Curtis.
All right, Jamie Lee off the board.
All right, so far my picks are still in place.
She was actually actually number 5 on my list. She's there, but her mom came higher.
I based my decision on.
Shut up.
I based my decision on basically franchise, how many horror films she's done, how many times she survived in the horror films. So that's what I boiled it down to.
She's a badass.
Yeah, she'll have a longer contract than Fay Wray.
Yeah. And she's worked with Schwarzenegger in True Lies.
That's true.
Yeah.
According to her IMDb, Fay Wray was in 124 movies. So
nice.
Yeah, but how many have we actually? No, I'm kidding. Okay, Fay Wray off the
Your
board.
turn, Roman.
Way to go. All right, so
Jamie Lee Curtis is off the board too.
Yeah. All right, so I am going to go flow grown and go Tampa, and I'm going to go with Brittany Snow on this one. Brittany Snow was actually a solid pick. You've seen her in Prom Night.
I love that. He's the one that has to say it's a solid pick. Look, before you mess with me, I'm just going to tell you that my pick was so good.
yeah.
What was she in again?
She was in Prom Night.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Speaking of Jamie Lee Curtis, it's the Prom Night where you don't have
a good movie.
Man,
you don't have Brittany Snow going, here, let's show him, and then she dances like this. Yeah, that's where Jamie Lee Curtis really won me over in that film. Fantastic. But no, she was also in Would You Rather as well, if you guys ever catch that one. That was also a very good film. I like that a lot. So, but she has a lot of charisma. And charisma. And she's also a wonderful actress, and she's from Tampa. So, Brittany, if you would like to come on the show, we would be more than happy to have you. Just saying, we will pay for your plane ticket if you're in Tampa. You're welcome. You're welcome.
And for a movie that I never thought would get mentioned twice during this, she was also in The Pacifier.
Hey, both of those movies are pitch perfect example of her career.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
She was wonderful in Pitch Perfect. She's a very talented actress, and she So just saying. Thank you very much.
Thinks it's a good pick.
Huh?
So
It was a
Roman
solid
thinks it's a
pick.
good pick.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. The Romans have it. The Romans have it. So that is the pick from the Romans. So that leads us to Allison. Allison, you're now on the board for Scream Queen. Go
I
ahead.
mean, I had 4 people written down because I thought that people would pick these like 3 before this one, but no. Now I'm kind of like going back and forth between 1 or 2, but I gotta go with Heather Langenkamp. So.
Oh, good one.
Now, before Roman says it, that's a solid pick.
It is a solid pick.
Yeah, she screamed a lot in this show called Just the 10 of Us. Remember that show?
Yeah, her and other Elm Street kids.
Yeah. No, I gotta go with her.
You know, it was that show that she got a stalker from.
Oh.
Really?
It wasn't because of Elm Street. It was because they canceled Just the 10 of Us, and he was upset that it didn't finish right.
I feel that.
So that guy went full on misery on her?
Oh yeah, she had to move. She moved to London for a while to get away from everything.
She moved in with Paddington.
And it's kind of how her character was like formed for New Nightmare.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah, she good pick. Solid pick.
Solid pick.
Solid pick, of course, solid pick. Yeah. All right. So that leaves Jason. Jason, are we psycho for not choosing your pick?
Yes, in a category that I picked dead last, and I have my number 1. I have the person listed number 1 on my list available. It's Janet Leigh.
So, okay, yeah. So the rest of us are going to hit the showers because you just picked Ms. Leigh. Yeah. So you want to expand on anything else? Like, what made her your pick, sir?
One scene, and that's the scene everybody knows, and
Where she's driving.
Yeah, exactly. She's tired.
She looked slightly panicked, kind of on edge, really quiet.
Honest to God, I have not seen Psycho.
That's a crime, really.
Oh,
You didn't have to start it with honest to God. That would have been a weird thing to lie about.
Unless you're proud of it. I've never seen Psycho. Like, that's a lie.
Or he's just seen the Vince Vaughn one.
And you've still never seen Psycho. That still holds true.
Right. No, I like this pick because now we have 2 dead people, and she's playing with her daughter, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Wait, Selma Hayek's alive?
Yes, and still
I was
lovely.
confused when I looked at her IMDb and didn't see anything for 13 years.
Who, Selma Hayek?
Are you not a Marvel fan? You didn't see her in the Eternals?
I didn't watch it.
Nobody saw the Eternals.
I saw the Eternals.
Are we talking about Salma Hayek? She was in the Eternals?
Yes.
Oh, okay. She was also in House of Gucci that just came out a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And the Hitman Bodyguard movies.
Hitman's
I
my
hear she was also in Fools Rush In.
Yeah, this full
Yes.
Russian movie that we keep talking about. Oh.
One of the greatest.
You should hashtag that movie, and see how many more viewers we can get. Like, oh my God, someone's talking about Fools Rush In. Yes.
It's literally just the actor's parents.
Yeah.
Right.
All 27 Matthew Perry fans are going to tune in.
You know what? All I gotta say is this episode's going to kill just with Fools Rush In and pacifier references. Nailing it.
Were you going to say recipes?
Recipes it was. No.
Okay.
No. References. Yeah, I was saving myself for that one. But good pick. I'm digging it. So I believe that takes us to our wild card. So wild card is anyone that you can think of, regardless of genre. So it is the Swiss Army knife, whatever you want. If you want to pick the guy who played Booger from
Curtis Armstrong.
Yep.
Well,
yeah.
if
this is where you pick Rick Moranis, go for it. Let's do this.
This is where you pick Selma Hayek.
This turned out.
Damn it.
This is now harder. With me having the first pick, this is now harder than I thought it was going to be. Because there was a guy I could have sworn would be gone in the drama category that's still there.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
let's do it. Who?
Well, I'm not going to pick him, so I don't want to throw it out there. Because I think I'm going to go with my favorite character actor, incredible actor, round out my team with Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh,
Okay. Nice.
Good pick. That's a solid pick, according to Roman.
Yeah. Okay, Philip Seymour Hoffman. So what about Love Liza really made it your pick?
I mean, the whole thing.
It was Twister.
Mhm.
Food.
Food.
It was Along Came Polly.
It's the suck zone.
Oh, he was in Along Came Polly. Oh, that's so funny.
The movie The Master. Yeah, The Master, right? With
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman. Thank you very much. Yes.
Mission Impossible 3.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love him in Mission Impossible 3.
Yeah.
He's so
definitely the
damn
best part
evil.
of that movie.
We just talked about him.
We did. You'll hear about that later,
Yes.
audience.
So okay. Well, solid
He was
pick
also
there,
in
Jason.
Scent of a Woman.
No, yes, he was.
He was the scent.
Thanks.
He played the douchebag like friend. He was typecasted early on in his career. He really was. Yeah, but he was Capote. He was absolutely outstanding in Capote. That film was just amazing, and it's a sad thing. And he is missing the acting world, but he left a wonderful legacy. So, on that very charming note, I'm going to spin it and pick my number 2 wild card.
Ooh.
I too went the character actor route, but I went with Paul Giamatti.
Nice.
Good. From Private Parts.
Yes, exactly. Howard Stern, Private Parts. Everyone, you know what?
And Big Fat Liar.
Big Bad Lion.
Exactly. He was, of course, the Rhino from Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which everyone loves. But no, there is...
He's actually in John Dies at the End, one of my favorite movies of all time.
That's a fun movie.
Okay. To me, the movie that really solidifies him in terms of my pick is his role in
Paychecks.
Cinderella Man.
Okay.
Huh?
I said Paycheck.
Yes, Paycheck. No. It was his role in Cinderella Man, where he plays the promoter / friend of Russell Crowe's character, and he does this fantastic monologue, just this wonderful way of appealing to the promoters to let Russell Crowe's character fight the title fight, and you make more money. If he loses, which we all know he will, you make more money. We all know the name of the game, and it sure as hell ain't pugilism.
Okay.
Awesome. So solid pick from Roman there. So we got Seymour Hoffman. Of course.
Yes, we have Seymour Hoffman.
Yes, Philip Seymour Hoffman is off the board.
No one even mentioned my favorite Seymour. No one mentioned my favorite Seymour Hoffman role, which is Charlie Wilson's War.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Yeah. Oh wait.
I didn't see that. It has war in the title.
That was a Tom Hanks movie, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
He
it's
was
an Aaron Sorkin film too.
Yeah. Who can do no wrong?
Right, too. That movie's out for me, right, Adam?
Yep.
Pretty much. He was in the George Clooney film. He was in George Clooney film where
That black and white movie.
no,
Good night and good
no,
luck.
Oh, I don't know.
That was a good film. No, but it was George Clooney film. It had oh my heavens, George Clooney was playing a politician. It was in Cincinnati, and he was playing a political advisor, and he was just so on the nose in terms of how complicated that role is, and he always had multiple things going on, and it was very engaging to see how he interacted with that role. I mean, who knows? Maybe if he would have survived, he would have replaced Walter Brimlett. No, what's his name? The guy from Cocoon. Help me out here.
Wilford Brimley?
Yes,
Wilford
thank you.
Brimley?
The diabetes guy?
Yes.
I want to talk to you
Yes.
about diabetes.
I could
Solid
see
pick.
him. I could see him remaking Cocoon. He would have been awesome.
It would have been awesome as in that.
I enjoyed his performance in Boogie Nights.
Yes.
me too.
Yeah.
And again, Twister. I have a soft spot in my heart for Twister.
Yep.
Well, what I think our audience member wants to know was Philip Seymour Hoffman, was he in The Pacifier as well?
You know, he's so versatile. He probably was.
He was one of
the
He was one of the kids.
Yeah.
But Paul Giamatti actually turned down that role, and Vin Diesel took it.
That's right.
There you go. So Paul Giamatti's off the board. Of course, Philip Seymour Hoffman is off the board. So that brings Adam for wild card round. Who you got?
My wild card is one of my favorite female actors of all time. It's Sigourney Weaver.
Oh,
okay.
Good choice. Sigourney Weaver. So
Avatar.
Baby's mama.
Heartbreakers.
Heartbreakers was good.
Ah,
Okay.
Galaxy Quest.
Oh hell yeah, she was awesome in Galaxy Quest.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. So Adam, for wild card, for what solidified? I know we're joking a little bit, but what solidifies her as your choice for wild card?
Do you know me? He's not taking the bait. It's the role of Ellen Ripley.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's her best role.
Okay. I think we'll come back to that a little bit later after we're done with our picks and we wrap things up. But okay, Giamatti and Sigourney Weaver, awesome, great, solid pick there, Adam. Number 4, Randall. Who you got for a wild card, sir?
Man, you know what? I'm such a big fan of him. He does so many films. Like, it's great that people are picking character actors, but you know what? I gotta go with A-list. I gotta go with big people, big names, big performances. So I gotta go with one of the titans of acting is Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is my wild card.
We know him.
Good.
Yeah,
solid pick.
Second on my action list.
That's a great tie-in to our show.
Yeah, Tom Cruise. Yeah. So, did you know Tom Cruise's real name?
Yes. Map
Go
Other.
ahead. What was that?
Map Other.
How come everyone says it better than me?
I don't know, but I like the way you said it. After listening to it again, Maypother.
Maypother.
Thomas Maypother.
Is it Samuel Clemens?
It's Vin Diesel.
Okay, Tom Cruise goes to Randall. Excellent. So let's talk Cruise real quick with Randall. So top 3 films. Okay, all the films in history get Thanos, get snapped. What 3 films are you saving, Randall?
3 films.
Why did you choose Mission Impossible 1, 2, and 3?
A Few Good Men. That's in that's one of those movies I can rewatch over and over and over again. I love the performances. I love the story. So that's definitely in the top 3. I think of other Tom Cruise films. Jeez. Oof. Oh, Jerry Maguire. Maguire, I think same thing. Well acted. Great performance. Fun film to watch. And gosh, what's another one?
Vanilla Sky.
I will go with actually. I will probably go with the first Mission Impossible movie. There's something fun about the Brian De Palma film, like, when the camera angles and the acting, when Tom Cruise is like, "You've never seen me angry before, Kittredge." It's like, like scenes like that, even something goofy and funny when he's like, red light, green light, and then like just the way the film goes. It's not my favorite Mission Impossible film, but I just enjoy that so much that I feel like it has to be, if I had to put in the top 3. I've rewatched that film. I've rewatched that film several times. Well,
that is an absolute solid choice. Are there any, Jason, because I know Adam, Allison, and I, we exhausted this. But Jason, what are your favorite Tom Cruise films?
Jerry Maguire was already mentioned. I think Mission Impossible, with the exception of Part 2, which is nothing but doves.
And a motorcycle.
Yeah.
That was Ving Rhames' movie, Mission Impossible 2.
A really long chase scene. I think the Mission Impossible series is probably the best action series as far as solid entries all the way through that somehow has gotten better as it's gone, because Fallout might be my favorite action movie of all time. It's incredible. I still love Interview with a Vampire. Saw it as a kid and can't not love that movie. Cruise has a lot of really good films. Edge of Tomorrow is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Fun movie, yeah.
It's a movie that I put off seeing for a long time because for some reason it didn't interest me, and the first time I saw it, it blew me away. I love that movie. Firm.
Yeah,
Firm is really good.
No. It's rather great insight. Sincerely, thank you very much for sharing. But that brings us to our last, but certainly not least, pick of the category, and that's the beautiful.
That's me.
Ms. Allison.
So everybody else picked all these like accomplished actors and serious, great actors. And I mean, I just had to pick somebody that I wanted to own on my team. And that is
Go ahead.
Mr. Ryan Reynolds, because I need him on my team.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
That is a good pick.
Look at
That's
him.
a solid pick.
Thank you. That's a very solid pick, Randall. Thank you.
So this just in,
Allison
chooses Ryan Reynolds as her tight end.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but excellent. So Allison, Ryan Reynolds, he's actually a very, we've talked about this before on the show. He's actually a very versatile actor in terms of what he brings to the table. Is there any film, in your opinion, Alison, that's underrated?
Yeah, there's actually a couple that people have never probably heard of. There's a movie called The Nines with Melissa McCarthy that was really good.
I saw that one, yeah.
I think there's another one called like Fireflies in the Garden that was good. He's got a lot of like indie movies that were out in the early 2000s that the only reason I saw him is because I had that Blockbuster video deal where you could get a DVD a day, and I just had to see every movie he was in. But he's got a lot of good movies that there was that other one where he was like multiple personality, and there was one with Anthony Hopkins. I'm sorry, I could just go on and on. But there's a lot of movies. Do what?
Was it Voices?
Voices was good. Yeah, that was the one where he was talking to the dog a lot. That got a little weird. Right. But yeah, he's got a lot of underrated movies.
I think Green Lantern is very underrated.
I do too.
He's really good at chopping wood intensely.
Good for you guys. I used to have a joke. It's a serious movie when Ryan Reynolds takes his shirt off. Like for years,
like Amityville.
Yeah, like
he chopped wood in Amityville.
Yeah, he did.
He did, and he's just showing up his fantastically ripped physique, annoyingly. Oh,
all right, that's Ryan Gosling, but we're looking at this, right?
Yeah,
that's my mouse pad.
Okay.
The old Reynolds V.
Oh boy!
You guys should have seen that pick coming.
So many jokes.
He's the best person in Blade Trinity.
There were two picks I thought you were going to pick, and Ryan Reynolds was not one of them.
Well,
all right.
What was the other one?
Brittany Murphy.
Oh yeah.
I didn't pick any dead people.
And Matthew Lillard.
No, I actually had Patrick. I had Jason Bateman and Paul Rudd.
Oh, no Henry Cavill, huh?
Yeah. Womp womp.
So, interesting note about Henry Cavill. I work with a guy one of my neighbors works on the military base where I live, and Henry Cavill's brother is a general. I don't know if you know that or not. In the UK's army. in the Queen's Army. I don't know the proper terminology, so please put in the comments field, Roman, you're an idiot. It's called A, B, and C. You're absolutely correct. I am a moron.
Selma
No
Hayek.
qualms about it. But yeah, but
Solid
he is. He joked with my friend one time. He said, "Yeah, my kid brother, he got Superman from me." And I would believe
that's awesome. The brother was the inspiration.
Yeah, pretty much. So just saying, another
cool.
guy who has a fantastic physique. So before we go, who are some actors that you guys are surprised, actors or actresses that are still on the board that were unclaimed?
So the one that I thought was going to go for drama and I was really going to pick for my wild card was Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
Oh.
You completely overestimate our intelligence.
One for romantic comedy I thought was going to go fast was Hugh Grant.
He was on there, and then when I saw Salma Hayek was on the board, I snatched her.
And
I thought for sure Matthew McConaughey.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
And drama, I had Morgan Freeman down too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Here's a big one that I'm surprised nobody picked. Robin Williams.
Yeah. He was on my drama and I knocked him off.
Did we actually do comedy?
No, there wasn't a comedy.
No.
There was romantic comedy.
Yeah, there was rom-com, but not comedy. So if we
Maybe for
had
the next draft.
Well, no. Well, I was going to say if we have a comedy section, who would go? But maybe I should hold off for the next draft.
Maybe.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
solid picks in there.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if maybe we'll trade up. You guys can't have Selma Hayek. I'm sorry. I'm already getting texts already.
So you know what would make the draft even more fun is the ones that we've already picked we can't use in the second draft.
Yeah.
Right, they already got contracts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They're already under contract.
I refuse to do a draft where Salma Hayek isn't available.
Selma Hayek and Vin Diesel are already off the table for a while.
You could probably substitute Salma Hayek with like Sofia Vergara.
There you go.
Oh God.
They're not interchangeable, Randall. I don't care what you say. Oh my heavens, Betsy. All right, guys. Well, this has been a lot of fun. We hope that everyone out there has really enjoyed doing this with us. Please subscribe and hit the like button, of course, and be certain to check out all our videos. We do this for you, and it's such a pleasure. But we're all doing great endeavors, other things as well. Randall, you have a comic shop here in Tampa for those of us who listen, or those of us who watch and enjoy comics. Can you tell us a little bit about the comic shop, where you guys are at, and how we can follow you, if anything?
Yeah, absolutely. We're it's the name of the store is South Tampa Comics. I manage the store, and it's right here in Tampa, South Tampa, near MacDill 04 Space. It is south of Gandy, right off of Del Mabry. And you can follow us. We're mainly on Facebook and Instagram. Eventually, we'll be on the other social media platforms, but there's only so much that I can do. So, but if you're looking for new comics, even some like older comics, we don't have as wide of a variety, but if you're looking for those, definitely stop in, and graphic novels as well. We sell that too.
Question.
Yeah.
Is behind you, I see a bunch of DVDs.
Yes.
In the very top shelf, I see all 4 seasons of my favorite show ever created, and that would be Felicity.
Yes.
Are you a fan of Felicity, or is it just there to sell?
Oh, no. I mean, well, these are all my personal collection.
Okay.
So Felicity, like I love J.J. Abrams. I remember watching it when it was on the WB.
Yes.
Didn't get to finish all of the show, so that's why I have the complete series, so I can sit down and watch it.
Okay.
But yeah, very, very fun show for me.
Oh, now I see it. Okay.
You see the top one, the pink and the blue? It's kind of sad.
So,
I recognize that, isn't it?
Nah.
So is there a Felicity comic, or is there a comic book in your shop that's like Felicity?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah, it's a girl that goes and cuts her hair off, and then people just go crazy, and they don't support her anymore.
Literally all I know about that show is there was controversy over a haircut.
Yeah.
Drama. Here's a girl who follows a guy that she had a crush on to college, and Scott Speedman, who we know from the Underworld movies.
Oh yeah.
Which that's the first thing I saw him in was Felicity. I thought he was great. And then we also had actor who played Joel, which I always forget his name. It's Scott also, right? Scott Foley.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And Scott Foley has done numerous roles from television and film. I remember him from Scream 3.
Mm-hmm. Roman. He played
Roman, yeah.
Sorry, we got off track. My bad.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, no. So there's a lot of great writing in your comics, and another great writer that I know who is also a part of our family here is Jason. Jason, where can we follow your writings currently? I know you got a couple fingers in a couple pies, if you will. So tell us about the pies that you're fingering, sir.
Well, they're apple and they're nice and warm. No, you can see any of my writing. I review movies for hiddenremote.com. That's anywhere that's the only place you can get any movie film reviews or writing about. I also do cover the Washington Commanders and fantasy football for the huddle.com. But most of the movies is all at hiddenremote.com.
Nice.
Okay. Excellent. So how many times have you slipped up with the Commander's name?
I've actually been pretty good at it, surprisingly.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, the Commanders used to be a Washington Redskins, and then, of course, the Washington football team the last couple of years. So Commanders, the fact that they didn't take over the Sentinels name is a little bit disturbing.
Yeah.
Just saying.
They couldn't.
That's it. Yeah. So we look forward to reading some more of your articles, of course, and we'll share everything that we can. And same thing with you, Randall, on our websites and our various different social medias. Cinemadness P is our handle on Twitter, of course, our Facebook page, and Cinemadness Podcast, our website. But before we talk about Adam's project, which is awesome, Alison, do you have anything going on in your world? I know you got different social projects and stuff. Nope. Okay. All right. Felicity, watch party. Yeah, maybe. No.
No, I've already seen it 3 times. I don't need to watch it anytime soon.
Okay. All right. And I have
the blog at selmahayek.org.
I told you that out of confidence, Jason. Sorry. You know what's the shame about Salma Hayek is she wasn't around in 1982 making movies. That would have been awesome because if she was, she probably would have been in this outstanding project that Adam has going on. Adam, can you tell us a little bit more about that project and why Salma Hayek is not in that project?
I don't know what you're talking about, Roman. What project? No, actually, yeah. I'm making a documentary. It's going to be a documentary under the Cinemadness podcast banner, so we're making a documentary. It's just I'm doing all the work. No, it's been a passion project for mine for probably almost around 30 years. It's just something that I bring up all the time, that how important 1982 was for the world of pop culture cinema, and I think more people need to know about it. And in this age of everybody watching documentaries, I figured it's a great time to do it. So I'm currently raising money for it. You can find our campaign on cinemadnesspodcast.com/1982themovie. And we're on all the other, we're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook under 1982themovie. We're even taking over the hashtag 1982themovie. That pops up all the time.
Awesome.
But yeah, I'm very excited to do this. We're covering over 75 movies, which is an insane amount of movies for 1 year, and they're all influential to pop culture. Like they're still like big movies these days. So I'm really excited to get going on this. It's very, very early development right now. Like legal stuff and equipment. all the fun stuff that no one wants to hear about.
Have you broken down what your top 3 films of 1982 are?
Oh boy.
Oh man, I don't think I could. I really don't. I mean, I have a spreadsheet here. I've got so many things with names on it. I mean, probably Blade Runner, The Thing, and Poltergeist. I'll put it there. I'll do that.
Okay.
All right, I'm flipping it on its head. Randall, you volunteered. So, what are your favorite films from 1982?
Can I see a list?
Nope.
Because I can't remember any of the dates of certain movies that came out. I will say that he mentioned Blade Runner. I did not see Blade Runner for the first time until the year that the sequel came out.
Okay.
And so I made sure to watch that movie so that way when I went into the movie theater, I would watch the sequel, knowing where it's coming from. So that I haven't really seen all of Poltergeist. If I did, I don't remember it. And then John Carpenter's The Thing is probably one of my top 3 John Carpenter films. It's just a great film. So like I'm just bouncing off of what Adam said, but like just giving my opinion on those films. And if I knew the list of what was in 1982, I would just have a better shot at giving you a top 3.
Well, look it up.
Don't look it up right now.
Look it up. Take a video of yourself on your cell phone. Send it to Adam and see if we can tape it in. Like, hey guys, sorry I missed it, but here's no, maybe not. No.
You can do like a little miniature video of me. Like, remember those pop-up videos?
Yes.
Yeah. In the corner. I want to go Alison, then Jason, and then we'll wrap it up. Alison, I know we talked about it before, top 1982 films. I know we did a podcast about it. I want to say our 3rd episode or 4th episode ever.
I'm supposed to remember that far back?
No. Just when you think
there's no Vin Diesel. There's no Ryan
Reynolds. No.
I could do it for her. Her number 1 is Grease 2.
No, it's fucking not.
Good old Michelle Pfeiffer.
Hey, don't hate. That's actually my top 3.
I just can't remember. My number 1 is Fast Times at Ridgemont High, but I can't think of. I don't know.
Okay. That's
remember
no trouble.
You're getting her all flustered.
There's so many good ones.
The Dark Crystal?
No.
Oh. Secret of Nim, Creep Show?
No. Okay. That's okay. No problem. Jason?
Pieces?
Pieces of what?
Number 1 for me is easy because it's top 5 movie of all time, and it's The Thing.
Okay.
Number 2 would be Poltergeist. Number 3, what I believe is one of the most underrated movies of all time because all the sequels changed it up so much, but First Blood.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's complete. If you haven't seen it, it's a completely different movie than what they made all the sequels into.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fantastic psychological movie.
Yeah, I think that's probably my favorite Brian Dennehy film.
Yeah.
Not Cocoon.
Yeah.
No. Tommy Boy didn't make your list. No.
Not big enough of a role.
Come on, Tommy. Hit the high hose. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Well, my list is Grease 2. I actually just like it because of what it is. It's just raunchy. It's fun. It makes a song called Reproduction. Come on, for Pete's sake. Tell me more. No. That was 78, 77. So you're a little bit off.
No, I know. It's a good reference.
Yeah. But Grease 2, of course, The Thing, and you had some great sequels to some fantastic horror films during that time period. Of course, Friday the 13th, their sequel, as well as Halloween. I know that constantly makes Adam's list when we talk about it off the cusp.
It's Tom Atkins. You can't not love Tom Atkins.
Yeah. No.
And then somehow got any woman he wanted in that movie. I don't really understand.
And in Night of the Creeps. I mean, he was a chick magnet in the 80s.
Sophie's Choice. Sophie's Choice, I don't think gets enough love, but it gets a lot of homages too, which is a nice way of ripping off.
It's a fun romp.
Yeah,
I mean, no offense, but hearing the top choices of 1982, I don't know if that was a good year.
Those are Roman's choices.
Yeah.
Adam, correct me if I'm wrong, but was that not the first Slumber Party Massacre as well?
It was.
Yes, it was. Which
Okay.
is not
I love
as
that
good
series.
as Slumber Party Massacre 2.
No, but it was a good movie. There's some really good horror stuff. Q the Winged Serpent, Tenebra, Friday the 13th Part 3, Halloween Part 3, Poltergeist. Yeah, Creep Show.
So most of which we're hoping to cover in the documentary, correct?
Absolutely. Evil Speak with Clint Howard. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that concludes. Please check out all our fun websites. Please go ahead and hit the like button, as I previously mentioned. But guys, thank you very much for joining us for this first annual draft selection party. Of course, if we picked any of your guys or if we missed any of your guys, please let us know in the comments. And again, my name is spelled Adam. So if you do not like what I wrote, please go ahead and write ADAM. You were completely off.
That's not going to work.
No, okay. All right. But anyways, yeah, note to self, never make fun of the editor. Just saying. But that's all we got today. Guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much for outstanding contributors. They're helping us grow. You guys are amazing, so talented. And on behalf of Alison, Adam, and myself, we are so very lucky to have you guys join us. And we're so much stronger to have you. And hopefully you, the audience, will enjoy more of their contributions to come. But that's all we got. Alison, would you please send us off?
How do they send off at the draft? They say, like, the draft is over. Dun, da, da, da.
Yeah, that's exactly it, actually.
Yeah.
It's like
perfect.
you watch it every year.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Good night. The draft is over. Dun, da, da, da.